Experiment A, audio log 7. Yeah, audio log 7. I don't know what to say here other than massive success. This is a massive success. We are seeing these audio logs for me are a massive success. One, the benefit of being able to rewatch. The benefit of being able to rewatch and just hear my thoughts. That is just, I did not expect that to be so impactful and so good. I don't know, man. It's just, these audio logs are cooking. Not gonna lie, especially for me, just being able to articulate out loud and then re-listening. For instance, just re-listening to it back and hearing yourself speak. Yeah, that's actually been really, really good because then it even tells me where I'm not articulating something well enough, or essentially saying I'm not saying this right, or I'm furthering the idea or the concept that I was outlining, or even what I was talking about. So that's been brilliant. I would say like a thought expansion DLC for my thoughts. That's kind of how it's looking when it comes to these audio logs, and that's been really nice to see. Which typically I thought like, oh, let's do this through a journal entry, something like that. I still should be doing the journal. I just don't think I hate writing. I need to be doing some writing. I think writing is more for completed thought, like wanting to actually get stuff down on paper. And like when I'm still in the rudimentary phase, you're still wanting to work something out. The audio log might be, I think, better for my brain and just how that computes, especially because I kind of like to talk. I know, shocker, everyone. But I do need to do some writing, but I don't think that journal logs or journal entries necessarily is the best way with me. I think it's good for me to take notes down, and I think that would be better actually for my memories, not to list everything out in such a detailed fashion, because I already do that, I think, a little too much. So doing that in a journal entry log, I think, would be bad, because then I'd just be over detailing so often. I think the actual thing to do here would be to take notes in a journal log, so that I'm also working my memory muscles. So like do an abbreviation or do a note, and then it's like, why did I write that? Boom, I wrote that for this reason. And then I have like I'm pulling a file out of the file cabinet that's got like, it's got a code name, and then it's like I read the code name, I'm like, what is this file? Oh, I know what this file is, and then I open it up and then I reanalyze it. So I think that would be actually pretty good in tandem with the audio logs. So what I'm thinking in addition to this would be a bullet point journal in a way where let's see. I do a bullet point journal, which is what I'm thinking here. Oh, let's use this. Okay. Bullet point journal. Right? Abbreviation of whatever I thought about or did that day. And then I have the audio logs here. Fully talking about or expanding, so that when I go back, I go to here. So this is like the it's like the table of contents. I'm kind of making up a table of contents of my days, and then I see something like up, or that what's that meme? The meme. What's his name? He's sitting on a couch. He's got a yellow shirt. It's a It's the half button up. It's got like the 3 buttons. It's got a collar too. I think he's wearing slacks. I'm trying to think of. I think they're light slacks. I don't think they're exactly khakis, and if they are, they're very light khaki. He. Ooh, what's his name? I know he's a very famous actor, very popular, very famous. DiCaprio, where he's sitting on the couch and he goes whoop whoop, and then snaps the TV and points or whatever, because that's what it is. That's what it is right there. So that's how this will be when I go through and double check. I'm like, wait, didn't I think about this, or didn't I comprehend this thing on this day or whatever? I can go and check the table of contents. Oh, up, right there. And then I can go to the corresponding audio log for that day. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that would be the next step to this, and that would be pretty cool. At least for me, I think that would be really good. So looking forward to that. Oh, and hey, get a load of this, guys. I think this is actually really cool because it's helping me multitask. Multitask? What do you mean multitask? I'm playing Minecraft and talking, or maybe even articulating thoughts while mining and thinking about what I want to do in the world. Multitasking is awesome. No, it's a minor form of multitasking, so I think that's good. I do play on another Minecraft world when I listen to podcasts too, as a form of like what is it, rudimentary multitasking, where I'm practicing my listening skills and my comprehending everything, and my thinking through what they're saying, and while they're saying it, and while at the same time doing something in Minecraft. It's a bit harder to do while you're speaking, but when you're listening and it's all in the brain, it's a bit more I guess it's simpler for me at least, and so that's been good. And it's even actually been easier to listen with being able to do something like Minecraft in the background, because in some ways it's very monotonous, but it's enjoyable monotonous, and so that's been pretty good. And this very much is a proof of concept. I'm glad that I'm doing this, and glad that it's successful. Oh yeah, I do need to practice my articulation with this articulation, because that has not been the best, or just my English. I really need to work on my English. It makes me mad listening back. As much as listening back is actually very good for my thinking and my thoughts, I do not like listening back to these and hearing how bad my English is. It really is bad. And so I kind of need to work on that. Kind of do. And it's frustrating because I didn't focus on English when I should have, or it hasn't been an emphasis. So I've only got myself to blame, and kind of mad at myself for it. So yep. That's most all I wanted to say on like the, let's see, week. After the first week of doing these, I need to be diligent in doing these at least as well, because I have been off a week due to family circumstances. So I do need to stay on these audio logs, or even keep up with my bullet point table of contents. That would be good for me to keep up with. So yep. Besides that, I think this ravine is really coming along well. And I'm surprised I'm thinking out so long term here and putting in the molding blocks in while doing all this thought process. Maybe that's just natural. But who knows? But in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.